All right, Historic Horizons. They've got a video for us. Hopefully this isn't too loud. $782 cards is a lot of cards, chat. It'll feature 31 new cards unique to Arena, which can only work digitally. One of the new digital-only mechanics is Seek, which allows you to seek a card with specific criteria. Oh, for my hexers in the audience, are they bringing us Fate Weave? I would love Fate Weave in Arena. Which, for those of you that didn't play the game that's now since dead, Fate Weave was a mechanic that lets you choose between resource and non-resource to draw. It was a very good variance mitigating mechanic. It randomly pulls a card that meets the criteria without you having to search through the deck. Give me an example. This would have been impractical in Paper Magic. Wizards of the Coast has plans to continue adding digital-only cards. All right, if you listened really carefully when I read that sentence out loud, you could hear boomers in the background shrieking out in pain, incredibly upset that Magic Arena would be different from their paper boomer practices. But it wants to ease players into these new mechanics. Oh gosh. So this 31 cards is like a little bit, and we're going to ramp up the 31 digital only cards is 31 digital only cards is they're going to ramp up into more. That's exciting. Oh, we're there now, Rufio. All right, sweet. I think that's the same link you sent me. Card reveals details. Yeah, okay, so do we have some actual spoilers in here? Oh, we do. Sweet. When this dies, each
Throne of Eldraine is
Shh. When it dies, each player seeks a non-land card with mana value 2 or less. And begin. Enhance. Target creature perpetually gets -1/-2. Ooh, baby. It's not an enchantment, but we're adding permanent modifiers to things. We full digital card game now, chat. It's exciting. Wait. Does perpetually mean if I tag like a Cauldron's familiar with this? Does it move with the card between zones? Or does the card still count as a new card to new zone so it loses it? Yeah, I wonder if perpetually tracks through zones. It explains it later. Okay, we'll look. I'm going to look at cards, then we'll scroll down. When Lumbering Lightshield enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals a non-land card at random from their hand. It perpetually gains. This gets +1 to cast. Huh. So this might actually be historic playable. Okay stat line against some aggressive decks, and it's got some disruption. Plaguecraft's Familiar. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature card in your hand. It perpetually gains Death Touch. Oh, yes. Okay, so this would imply that it has to be across zones, because otherwise hand to stack to board would lose it. Sweet. Davriel Soulbroker. Until your next turn, whenever an opponent attacks you or a planeswalker you control, they discard a card. If they can't, they sacrifice attacking creature. Accept one of Davriel's offers, then accept one of Davriel's conditions. Yes, I'm here for it. Okay, hopefully there's going to be more about this below. There's a huge chart below. Okay, sick. Wow, this is going to be... I'm excited, chat. Pay 2, choose 1, activate only once per turn. Becomes a human cleric. It gets 1/2 and lifelink. becomes a Phyrexian. It gets 3/3 and trample. Whenever it dealt damage, sacrifice. This is a sweet card. Oh, it's only once. Oh. Wait. So it's just 4 mana Phyrexian Obliterator that you can pay over 2 turns? That's sick. Oh, it's you. Oh, this is an Obliterator, it's Negator. Oh. I guess this is okay against control. This one might not be good. I was excited there. I was like, this is basically strictly better, kind of better. It is modal. It is modal. Yay! Ranger Captain of Eos. This is a good one. This is a sweet one. This sacrifice it. Your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn. This offers counterplay against Mizzix Mastery. And this searches up Death Shadow. Like this card is good and we'll see play. Return to the rank, sure. Available only with the Conjure mechanic. Conjure. Okay, so we're gonna have to scroll down. What is Conjure? Okay, you can't just do that, IGN, and not tell me more. Okay, hold on. Let's zoom and let's scroll. Similar to Jumpstart, Historic Horizons can be added to your collection either by using wildcards or participating in a timed event that will end September 9th, in which you pick 2 themed packs from 46 possibilities, combine them into a single deck, and then compete against other players. A majority of cards in Historic Horizons are reprint, most of which are new to Arena, including many cards from the first and second Horizon set. The 31 brand new cards will have digital-only mechanics. The first of these mechanics is Seek. The next is Perpetually, which modifies a specific card permanently as it even as it enters other zones of play. Okay. The third digital-only mechanic is called Conjure, which creates a card for you to use out of nowhere, not a token or a copy, but an actual card that can sit in your hand until you're ready to use it. It can include cards that aren't otherwise in a set or format, with a few examples, such as Ponder, Stormfront Pegasus, and Tropical Island. Oh, I missed the Stormfront Pegasus. I missed that. What a selection of cards, chat. Conjure. You may have original dual land, best cantrip ever printed, or Stormfront Pegasus. All right. Good chat. Good chat. All right. Historic Horizon utilizes digital-only nature beyond these recurring mechanics. With WotC saying it's possible to print a card that wouldn't fit in a paper frame. Davriel's offer. So accept an offer, then accept a condition. Draw 3 cards. Conjure a Manor Guard. Return 2 random creatures from your graveyard to your hand. They perpetually get 1/1. Return a random creature card with the highest mana value from among cards in your graveyard to the battlefield. You get an emblem. You get an emblem. You get an emblem. You get an emblem. You lose 6 life. Exile 2 cards from your hand. If fewer than 2 cards are exiled this way, each opponent draws cards equal to the difference. Sacrifice 2 permanents. Each creature you don't control perpetually gets 1/1. You get an emblem. Yeah, this card is sweet. Like, it pluses for card advantage. It protects itself with a downtick. Oh, it's 3 random for each choice. In practice, you have to pick one of... Okay, so you don't have all of these all of the time. it's going to show you 3 of each of these from the pool each time you -2. So you're not always, the devil doesn't always have the same deal for you. In Jumpstart, why Wizards is making digital-only Magic cards. It's all about the money, 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 money in the capitalism, capitalism, capitalism. They want all your money. The set will be expensive. Speaking with Magic the Gathering Vice President of Design Aaron Forsyth and MTG Game Arena Game Director, it became clear to me that WotC is using Jumpstart Historic Rise to take some confident but measured first step towards the possible for what's possible for Magic digitally. We didn't want to overwhelm people. We're clearly aware of the significant choice for a game that's 3 decades old, and acknowledging that it is going to be uncharted waters. We'd have easily come out with a dozen wacky digital mechanics, but we wanted to make this feel like a card set is to pick a small number and show the breadth of a small number of mechanics we can be executed on. Honestly, I mean, like, this is great. This is lovely. Now, literally, the only bad thing about this set, it feels like, is boom, boom, boom. Magic boomers. Boom, boom, boom. Magic boomers. What do I like about Magic? I always thought I was answering a yes/no question. That's nothing quite summarizes the typical Magic community like me saying the only bad thing about this is a distribution model, voting that way, and then seeing this. Man, that's great. That's lovely. But this shift will no doubt be concerning to players too. Yep. Standard will remain intact as people are used to it without Historic's digital-only cards. Are we going to get a rotating format that involves digital-only cards? There's a question. Was this article informative? Yes. There you go. Spook some of the purists. No, all of the purists. It's not some. All. All is the answer. I could have told you how this poll was gonna go, chat. And I need to see these results to know what they looked like. The last sentence rolls out Ragavan. What does it say? There are still hundreds of cards Historic Grades yet to reveal, but I jokingly asked if we could assume Modern Horizon 2's Notorious Monkey won't be among them. Forsyth chuckled, that's a pretty safe bet. Good. Ragavan should not come over. Alright, sweet. This looks great. Man. I'm excited to see the stuff they're gonna do, chat. I'm going to have to spend $72 to get a playsets of Davriel the Soul Broker, but I'm going to do it for all of you at home, okay? My credit card is ready.